Shadowhunter and Deathblade are both assassin classes which you'll be able to play for release of Lost Ark in Western regions on February 11th. Since release of the game in Korea, I have played both of these classes a lot, and even that there are some similar things, there is also a huge difference between them. So stay with me for the next few minutes to find out all about Shadowhunter and Deathblade, Assassins of Lost Ark. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more Lost Ark videos in the future. Let's start with Shadowhunter, or maybe I should say Demonic, because that is the name of the class since release of the game in Korea, Japan and Russia, but for Western release we have get change of a name. Main feature of this class are mid-ranged spells in combination with melee attacks and access to a very special spell, allowing you to transform into demon with greatly increased damage, but not only that. With the ability to transform into demonic version of themselves, they become agile and stronger. Demon form is activated if you press Z, and it will grant you enhanced speed and also you are becoming more tanky. This class is easy to learn, so it's for sure one of the classes of Lost Ark which is beginners friendly. And also regarding combat, it covers a good range of single target skills and AoE skills with pretty short cooldowns. In PvE and in PvP, it will perform very good with nice damage output and mobility. So overall looking, this is one really amazing class to play. Shadowhunter is after Lancemaster my second favorite class to play because it's performing very good in generally and it's enjoyable to play it. Let's go forward with Deathblade. Deathblade, also known as Blade from other regions, is the sword-wielding assassin class. It features fast-paced combat and it's about moving fast around and dealing damage with dual swords. It's very important to say that this class also provides buffs and debuffs, like an attack speed boost to allies and increasing an opponent's damage taken. This class features excellent mobility, high damage output, excellent buffs to support your team in endgame activities, and probably the flashiest set of skills out of all the classes that Lost Ark have. As a Deathblade, you'll be using a wide range of rapid hitting attacks to build up the Deathblade arts, your class identity skill. When activated, you become a supercharged version of yourself that's faster, hits faster, and can unleash a devastating final blow. You need to know also that during combat, most skills are back attacks, so positioning is important. Same as Shadowhunter, this class also feels strong under the fingers in PvE and in PvP. But now let's talk about differences. I am here on official website of Lost Ark for Western release, and of course I will put link in the description below video so you can check these beautiful classes which we have here in front of us. But now let's talk about main differences. As you will see, differences exist and they are not actually that small. So first thing which I need to say regarding Shadowhunter and regarding Deathblade, Shadowhunter is basically the easiest DPS to play. Deathblade is not that simple to play as Shadowhunter. Like I said, I have played both of these classes a lot, and Shadowhunter, while you play it, it always feels a little bit more simple to play it than Deathblade. But of course, that could be just my opinion, my perspective. If you try to play both of these classes, maybe Deathblade will feel more simple to you. However, it's a general opinion also that Shadowhunter is easier to play. Let's go further with another difference, and this is a huge one. Shadowhunter gives a general damage buff across the party, while Deathblade gives a buff that increases back attack, which has no effect on certain classes. So Shadowhunter have more useful buff. And yes, of course, you can feel that while you are playing with other players in a party. Deathblade will give a really nice buff just to attacks which are coming from behind. However, Shadowhunter, on the other hand, will give general buff. Both of these classes are very good DPS classes. Your damage output will be high, just maybe Shadowhunter feels a little bit more tankier if built to transform more often, because that heals her 20% each time she does it. I'm talking here about that demon form. So Shadowhunter feels a little bit more tanky, Deathblade not that much, and like I said, both of these classes will make nice damage. Both classes are easy to learn, but Deathblade is a little bit more complicated, like I said, than Shadowhunter to play it if you want to maximize performance of your class. So in general, I could say that Shadowhunter feels more tanky and Deathblade feels a little bit mobile than Shadowhunter. Yes, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Deathblade feels a little bit, just a little bit more mobile. But then again, maybe it's just me. You need to try to play both of these classes to check how do they feel under the fingers for you. In my opinion, both of these classes, assassins, you should try to play both of them, and it's really hard to make decision which should you play as your main. On this website you can also see some main information about each class. Here we have Shadowhunter, which is looking really beautiful. Look at this. And when you start to play this class, if you decide that, you will see you can't stop. It's so enjoyable, I cannot describe to you. I have tried to play, of course, all of the classes of Lost Ark, but Shadowhunter, it's really addicting. When you start to play this class, you can't stop. Here we have some examples regarding the skills: Demon Vision, Sharpened Cut, Fallen Ruin, Demonic Clone and Spinning Weapon. I'm preparing some dedicated videos in the future for each class, and of course I will make video regarding Shadowhunter where I explain in details regarding builds for PvP and PvE. Also we have here Deathblade or Blade. Wow, look at this, really beautiful. Let's see some attacks here. Flash Blink, Spin Cutter, Soul Absorber, Blitz Rush and Moonlight Sonic, some skills of this class. I mean, it's really hard to decide. In my opinion, I would always prefer much more Shadowhunter than Deathblade, just because of that buff which you can give to whole party, why Deathblade cannot do that, right? However, in the other hand, you have a feeling that Deathblade have a little bit more higher mobility, maybe even, just maybe, a little bit higher damage. But in generally, whichever class you pick from these two assassins, you will not make mistake. You will enjoy in gameplay a lot. Regarding Lost Ark Western release, when I'm making this video, we are like 3 weeks until release, maybe a little bit less. And as you can see here, nothing huge is happening. We have get lately some new trailers over there on official YouTube channel of Lost Ark from Amazon Games. And also you can see here a new player guide, but I didn't see any kind of huge news. If I see anything interesting is happening regarding Western release, I will let you know about that. In the meanwhile, you can check lots of interesting information regarding what is happening over there in Korea regarding Lost Ark. As you can see in front of you, we have get a new class, Artist, over there in Korea on January 12th. Check some dedicated videos regarding Artist. I have made 2 videos regarding Artist class where I go into details regarding this new support class of Lost Ark. If you are interested into Lost Ark and other new upcoming PC MMORPGs, check my YouTube channel for lots of gameplay videos, guides, news and reviews from world of MMORPG gaming with main focus on Lost Ark. Let me know in the comments below video which assassin class you like more, and will you play as your main Shadowhunter or Deathblade. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more Lost Ark videos in the future. See you soon.